Kia ora, as we head in towards the weekend, keep an eye up towards the north and the west. These two systems coming in towards us are likely to bring some pretty unsettled weather across those northern and western parts of New Zealand. This first system, the remnants of Tropical Cyclone Lola, meeting that system moving across the Tasman Sea, and it all spells out a very wet and windy end to the weekend and a wet and windy start to us as we go through towards next week. So we have already issued some severe weather warnings and watches across those northern parts of New Zealand, both in terms of wind and rainfall as well. They're all up in that far northwestern corner. But you can see as we head through that end of the weekend, through Sunday and in towards Monday, we are going to find those winds picking up. Now, the warnings that will extend from the early parts of Sunday for Northland. You can see later in the day for both Auckland and down towards the Coromandel, but all the way through in towards Monday. Now, those winds may reach easterly severe gale and perhaps even gusts of 120, even 130 kilometres an hour in the most exposed areas around places like Great Barrier Island and up through Northland. So well worth keeping an eye on the forecast. These are the winds that could cause things like damage to trees or power lines and make driving extra hazardous as we go through the weekend as well. It's not just the windy weather, we've also got that rainfall coming in as well. So we have warnings and watches in place across that far northern and western part of the country as well. So for Northland, again, that warning starts on the morning of Sunday through in towards the morning of Monday. For Auckland, Great Barrier Island, it's later on in the day, so we are going to find that rain arrives as we head through towards the end of the day. And again, it could be some fairly heavy falls through there, but more likely in towards places like the Coromandel as well as we head through the daytime on Sunday. So that rain is pushing in from the north and the west, arriving in Northland first and spreading down through Auckland and the Coromandel through the daytime, and more especially overnight into Monday. It's not just the windy and wet weather. We're also going to be finding, as we go through in towards the start of next week, some higher seas being pushed in towards the coast there. Worth bearing in mind if you're heading towards the coast, especially around that high tide time. But the seas will just be that little bit extra rough as we go through towards the end of the weekend. So it is looking like a fairly significant feature. So please do keep a close eye on the forecast. And as always, you can find all the latest information and any updates on these watches and warnings at metservice.com.